deeply about the computer sound.
Yes.
That's why you keep turning it up, right?
Yeah. Well, no, because I'm fucking old and deaf.
Just talking to a fan.
Talking to our fan.
Yeah.
Like our one fan. I've alienated all the rest.
Ooh. Hey, Chaos Imps.
Okay.
You should probably take that, right? That's a good card.
This pack is fucking loaded.
Soul Tithe.
Arrest, Stab Wound, Annihilating Fire,
Auger Spree. Jesus.
4 solid removals, a
Yeah.
Knightly Valor, a Sky Knight, and a Chaos Imps.
Jesus. The problem is if we take the Chaos Imps, then fucking the Auger Spree is gone, and so is like we'll get one without any of the removal.
Okay, I think Chaos Imps is still the play
Yeah.
because of these, Stab Wound is probably the highest rated. Someone down the line's bound to be in kind of white. So the Annihilating Fire or Auger Spree might be taken a little bit later. It doesn't table, but I think the people in that color will be a little bit farther away from us. And
Okay.
I think we take... I mean, this guy can just...
Win the game.
Yeah. Can be an I win button. So I think we take that.
Okay.
And... this one's a little tough, too. Ultimate Price. Solid removal.
Yeah.
Explosive Impact on color, but expensive and
Yeah.
you know, the all 6-drop
Crosstown Courier for obvious reasons.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Skywatch if we want to stay with 6 drops or the
Yep.
Porsche's Cord. So probably Ultimate Price.
Sure.
Seems like
I wasn't listening at that part. What?
Now it's time to pay the price.
and
Stab Wound?
Stab Wound or Auger Spree.
Man.
Oh, jeez.
I am good with either of them.
Yeah,
I would say Stab Wound.
I think so too. Sometimes
I
the
have to
two
admit,
like
Nick has raped me so many times with stab wounds.
I'm glad you qualified that. Wait a minute. We're still talking about Magic, right?
Maybe.
Certainly feels like after I've been playing Magic.
Ravnica. Guildgate.
Probably the Guildgate, since we're kind of...
I
That's what ours look like, right?
I mean, this is playable, barely, but
Stupid.
yeah, I think the Guildgate. Okay. Is It Charm could be okay, but we're probably better off just taking...
Yeah. The big fuck off creature.
the Spawn and...
The Spawn.
Oh, yeah!
Yes!
Whoa, if that made it through, I'd hate to see what that pack had.
I don't think anyone to our left or to whoever's passing us is playing Rakdos. We've just gotten...
Lucky.
I mean, Splatter Thug and that get in here, but the Guild Mages...
Huge!
Love him.
Yes, I sang a little.
And, okay. Here's one for the team.
What?
Would you rather have a Thrill Kill,
Assassin.
which turns into a 2/3, so he lives or she lives a little bit better, or Gorehouse Chainwalker 3/2 gets in a little bit more damage, but dies easier?
I think that I like the Thrill Kill.
I'm going to go with Dynacharge.
Okay.
I'm taking all of the above.
I'm also going to Thrill Kill just because it's uncommon and we are less likely to get another one. Oh, God.
You're such a draft whore.
Dead Reveler?
Oh, that's huge.
Either that or that, but yeah, Dead Reveler.
Dead Reveler.
Annihilating Fire did table.
Damn, so the Auger Spree did not.
Yeah.
So
And we passed,
somebody will be playing.
yeah, and someone took a Stab Wound, someone took that Auger Spree and the other Auger Spree.
So we've got at least one mirror.
Yeah, but probably a ways away on the table, just the way it was.
Yeah.
So probably coming back to us, it's not going to be as good in Pack 2. Pack 3, it might be wide open like it was.
Yeah.
Maybe Trestle Troll. Like, I don't think we're going to play it, but that would be the most annoying played against us.
Right.
Sure. Electricity.
Yeah.
Yep. No one cares.
Foil
Click.
Mountain.
Click, 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 click. No one cares. None of that shit matters. Just go.
What did we just take?
Nothing. You took nothing. You took one of the last 5 cards. No one gives a shit. Just click. If you could F6 these fucking last 5 picks, I would. Just stupid.
But what if they're selling good, Bob?
No, put like 12 cards in a pack for like give a shit.
Yeah, when you have the same thing at the end of those packs, then.
Or whatever. Point is, they suck.
Yeah, they do. Almost as bad as Miller Chill.
Let's not go crazy.
You said almost.
All I know is I've had 3 of these cupcake M&M brownies. These are evil.
Yeah.
Because I will not stop eating them. You assholes just wish you knew George. And believe me, some days I wish I didn't.
Stab wound.
Yep.
Splatter Thug would be nice, but God, we're getting
We got 5 creatures.
solid removal.
That's all we need, because every other card is removable.
Yeah. Ultimate Price, Annihilating Fire, Double Stab Wound. Guild Mage can kind of be removal if they're trying to block. Have to see whether Electricity even makes the deck or it's just.
And we actually have a
sideboard.
bombish kind of creature, too.
Yep. And we have enough threats here that they might use their removal before we get to our Chaos Imps.
I see what you're saying.
Whoa!
That's ridiculous. That's stupid.
There's a big dragon down there.
Right.
Don't fall for that.
Yeah, he's a trap.
It's bullshit.
The 8 casting cost is really hard to get to. I would be most inclined to go with Dreg Mangler in case we got like Golgari Guildgate and decided we wanted to splash green.
Yeah,
Void Wielder
it'd be nice just to take.
Yeah, is really solid.
No. No. Do not restart the computer.
Remind me later. Okay.
Jesus.
I just agree with everything my computer asks me.
And there's the Rakdos Guildgate. That's really the only thing in there.
I'm kind of tempted to take the Temple Garden.
Because you want it?
Just because it's worth, 4 ticks or something.
Is it really? Well,
yeah.
fucking take it. What do I give a shit?
Yeah.
What's the Temple Guard do?
It's a forest.
It's one of the dual lands.
Yeah. Yeah, I meant to.
Yeah, fucking take it. Fuck Rakdos.
We're playing something else, alright.
Here, Pursuit of Flight
Giggity giggity.
works well with this deck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I had an awesome play the other day. Okay, the guy had Keen Apparition and something else. Can't remember what else. And Crocodile. Played out Decoy. I Traitorous Instinct and attacked and wiped his board.
Nice.
It was, yeah.
Nice.
And he didn't rage quit, which,
Yeah, you give him credit for.
Yeah. So that's coming around pretty late. I don't know if anyone's playing
Are they playing that?
Azorius, but Roustabout
Yeah.
works in our deck.
Golgari Kirun.
Yep, the Keyroon, the
Or the
Guildgate,
Guildgate.
Traitorous Instinct, Lobber Crew.
I would like either the Traitorous Instinct because it's sort of it can be such a flip.
Mm-hmm.
But I would also be just fine with the Guildgate since there is some possibility we may want to play that green creature.
Right. Maybe Instinct.
Yeah.
We don't have any 4-drops. I agree. In this deck, you want Traitorous Instinct.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe Swindler. He's just a
Rakdos
2-drop.
Charm?
Each creature deals 1 damage to its controller is kind of the relevant one on there.
Yeah.
Cobble Brute if we had more
It's a 4-drop.
evasion. Tavern Swindler is just never that good.
Mm-mm.
Maybe Cobble Brute. Because if we've killed everything
Sure.
with our gads of removal. Jailbreaker.
Oh, hell yeah.
Love that. Don't really want someone to have a Static Caster, but here we're not going to play any of them, so probably Stealer of Secrets.
Sure. But, maybe Paralyzing Grasp.
We'll take it this time.
Good save.
Someone's getting a whole bunch
Psychic
of
Spiral, man. Woo! You didn't take the Psychic Spiral?
No.
I need like 5 of those for my deck.
I have like 5 that I'm...
Maybe I want some of my own, John.
But this is...
That I will take from you, obviously, but I won't return.
That's fine. I'm actually pretty sure I have...
More than enough?
Yeah, over 8. So you can have 4, I can have 4.
Nick can twist in the wind.
Take that.
Well, have you showed up once in a while?
Yeah, where you get a virus, you douche.
You know what I hear? Right, like when Nick watches this, I can hear him say, "Whoa, harsh."
Okay.
Just a single tear falls down his face.
No, he's not. He's not actually hurt by it because it's you. But
This one's tougher because card draw
Yeah.
or removal.
I'd say removal.
I think so too. The problem with it,
is it hurts you?
well, the life isn't even my problem. My problem is this deck wants to be doing something else on turn 3.
Yeah, fair enough.
In a Golgari deck where you're like playing out the Scorpion and stuff and just waiting to scavenge and going for a longer game, I feel like it's better. Here, I would rather be killing something with my Annihilating Fire so I can attack with my Cavalry.
Huh,
Good board. Okay.
Kinky.
And out of this, Locust, Roustabout,
And Traitor.
Instinct,
Yeah.
or Weird, one of those is going to come back.
Yeah.
That's pretty good too. But
Yep.
Dreadbore, yes. Oh, I don't know if I've talked to you guys about this.
When you stop talking.
I rarely do, so I'm sure I actually have.
All right, so we're gonna take. Wow,
we're
all
going
sorts of
to
good stuff in
take
here.
the Splatter Thug. I found out why it's better than Dead Reveler,
Okay.
and the reason is
Besides
because
the fact that he's first strikey.
yes, the first strike is the relevant part. If they have 2/2s, and there are a lot of 2/2s in this format, or even if they have like a 3/3 and a 2/2, they cannot block and trade with a Splatter Thug. They can with a Dead Reveler.
Sure.
So
Well, I was actually talking about the guy down in the corner. But yes, we should totally take the Splatter Thug.
a lot of good cards here, though, and maybe one of these
We
gets
might
back
have
to
to
us.
see, yeah.
Okay, Chain Walker probably. Launch Party is okay, but we have enough other better.
Right, and we have no creatures.
Yeah, I think the Chain Walker gives us another early threat. Ooh, Cackler maybe?
That's a good one drop.
Yeah.
Although
I like it.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, it's almost the same thing as a Chain Walker. Chain Walker gets in a little bit more damage, but this gets out a turn earlier. Lobber Crew, Swindler.
Somebody's gonna get a giant growth.
Yeah, a real shiny one.
We should take the Giant Grip.
Even though we can't play it, or
No, at this point, I would take the crew.
yeah, it can get in the last couple damage. Wow, real late Augur Spree.
Wow,
Super late. There's like 5 Golgari Guild Gates floating around.
Keyrune versus Spawn.
Discuss.
Are we alive at turn 5?
I think so.
Then go for
Are
it.
they alive at turn 5?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright.
Then go for it. Stupid fucking Keyrunes anyway.
Maybe Long Legs might not make our deck, but he kind of fits that same spot in the deck. I think Traitorous Instinct.
Yeah. Yeah!
Dead Reveler.
Blah, blah, blah. I almost said words there.
Another one of our infamous 3-drop decks.
And Shambler.
It's not our fault that every fucking good card is a 3-drop in this set.
That's true. It's Mark Rosewater's fault.
It's their
That
fault.
is. Okay, that's at 26. We'll take
Dynacharge! My favorite detergent.
It totally should be a detergent.
It really is.
Yeah. Okay.
Like OxyClean for assholes. Dynacharge! Throw it in your face!
OxyClean for assholes.
Throw it in your face! That's the tagline. Dino charge! Throw it in your face!
Oh.
So their advertising campaign is just a guy walking down the street has a box of Dino Charge,
Yeah.
shoves it into a guy's face, and then hauls off and hits him across the jaw, right?
No, you take a handful of it and throw it in their face.
Oh, you Mr. Fuji them.
Yeah, sure.
Mr. Fuji.
Okay. Jailbreaker, we only have a single guild gate.
Yep.
So he might be
Good plan.
a place
Way to build the entire deck around that.
Yeah, it was a mistake.
Yeah. Good job.
Stab wounds for sure, dead revelers for sure, ultimate price, roustabout, and assassin. Over here we want our chaos imps.
Yep.
At least one traitorous instinct and probably the other one. Cobble brute I'd kind of put in that same category. We want our annihilating fires. We want our splatter thug. Lobber crew kind of depends on whether we want to attack or want to be blocking, but we want the chain walker. Pursuit of Flight's another kind
way
of
out there, maybe.
Iffy there. Same
I don't know, man. I have had really good luck with Pursuit of Flight.
That one time you played?
Twice.
Cackler, Spawn.
That's true. It has worked very well.
No, you slap it on something that's shit, and all of a sudden it's not shit.
Yeah. And where we have, like, Roustabout with regeneration or Splatter Thug 5/5 first striker, it gets a lot better. We're at 11 creatures.
Don't like that at all.
So what are our creature options? Of those, Jailbreaker probably can't attack. So we probably would be better off going with a Long Legs.
Sure.
I think Long Legs is better than Cobble Brute because it doesn't just trade with
anything.
Random Idiot. Lobber Crew, I think, can get in some damage, or we could go Shambler.
I think the ping. Between the pings and the stab wounds, we might be able to like sneak some damage in there.
Mm-hmm. And then we're at 13 creatures.
Yeah.
Would we but we have a ton of removal. So
yeah.
Would we rather go with 14 creatures and play a Shambler, or would we rather have a second Traitorous Instinct? That's where I kind of think...
I think we want the second Traitorous Instinct.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I also think I would like to have one more creature, but I think that turning their awesome creature into our awesome creature is potentially more devastating than having a 2/1.
Yeah. And it's saying I should play a green for the Long Legs, which I don't need to. The only argument would be whether or not we play one blue for Pursuit of Flight. I don't think we do.
I don't think we need to because we've got so much removal.
Yeah.
We're really just hoping just to beef it up and hope they don't 2 for 1.
Well, the secret of that is if you slap it on your little 2/2 imp dude over on the 1/1.
Mm-hmm.
You know, oh gosh, they 2 for 1'd us. But instead of killing our Chaos Imps.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like,
Sure.
That's... God, we have a lot of removal.
That's 7? Good, right? That's one of those things you look for.
We've heard...
We've come a long way, baby.
Yeah. And we have an early enough glut of creatures that I feel like we should be able to get
glut of creatures, that's a card you don't hear of very much anymore.
Yeah,
it play a lot in Legacy.
Yeah, rotated out of Standard, but
yeah.
Chaos Imps to end or Spawns to end. Yeah, I'm on board with this.
Man, John, you're only like halfway through that show.
I know.
That's why he's talking so much. So the more talking he does, the less drinking he has to do.
Oh, it's so bad.
I'm sorry, John. I wanted it out of my fridge, though.
Yes.
It was just taking up space.
Okay, so we've submitted.
Yes.
We should pause and then wait for round 1.
Next week, I'll bring my final bottle of Get Her Done.
This not going to become a regular gimmick.
It's not going to become fucking draft beer Russian roulette.
Unless those who have already lost are exempt.
You know what? I would say that it may be reasonable to say no. You know what? It can't. That can't be. It has to be that you know what? You pull the trigger, you pay the price.
Because I will always lose.
No, eventually Bob will lose.
Yeah.
Honestly, I will probably lose on the first roll next time. But and man, I hate Get Her Done. I'm not sure I hate it more than I hate Miller Chill, but man, I did determine that if you get her done cold enough, like all of the unpleasant flavors are killed, and so it just tastes kind of like beer. But yeah, as soon as it starts to warm up, it gets worse and worse, and starts just tasting of corn nuts again.
Okay, I'm gonna chug the rest of this, and we'll see you in round one.
Oh yeah.